All right, guys. It is a privilege and an honor to be able to go over the Handball Network with every single one of you. There's so much opportunity here for handball. I love the sport. I know we have what it takes to take this shit to the next level. And I know how much effort everyone puts in on a daily basis to help handball grow. Because, let's face it, things happen behind closed doors. And I think it's nice to be able to, be a part of a community where we can all put our effort into something that the world can see. And the world can take a look at what we're doing. So I'm going to jump right in by saying there's 4 flows, and it's going to be, all separate. As in, if you make an athlete account, you don't have the same tools as a coach account, right? That's just an example. But we're going to jump right in, and we're going to start with the athlete profile, because let's just face it, most of us play handball as we volunteer to do other things. So the athlete profile is very simple. As soon as you log in, you're going to be met with this dashboard right here that kind of shows you what you can do. The first thing you're going to be able to do is upload a recreational score, which is pretty much whenever you guys go to the park and you're playing somebody, you guys can upload the match that finished. Duper style. Keep track of everything, history, all the people you play, where all the parks you travel to, and the people you play with. Looking back on your mistakes, remembering the kind of game you had against that type of style of opponent, and also have like a little recreational score that keeps tabs on how you move around with the people you play against and what their recreational scores are. So that's pretty neat. The next thing we could do as an athlete is create a club. So creating a club is very simple. It kind of gives you the opportunity to start membership programs if you have like a nonprofit idea with your community. If you guys want to get together and start your own business, you got options to kind of create community events that is just meant for your community. You guys can create events that are just meant for those that have a membership for your community, for your park, club, or whatever you want to call it. And also the option to share that and create your own posters and flyers and just bring people to your community and your park and, try to grow it. That's something that I feel like outside New York and outside California is very important because they are really truly starting at a grassroots level, from the beginning. They're trying to build more walls and they're trying to introduce more people to the game. And it's not easy to do. So having these tools available might make it a little bit easier because now you can actually keep track of the effort for the people within that community digitally. Yeah, proof in the pudding, and proof always wins, right? The next thing athletes can do, besides the 2 that I just mentioned, is also register for tournaments and send challenges to other players ahead of time, describing where they want the match to be, what time they want to have it, and so on and so forth. So there's just something that's a little bit more engaging, and we can all keep track as athletes on how we can grow the sport by just simply uploading the matches that we have on a daily or weekly basis. Simple as that. Right on. Alright guys, so the next one is going to be the tournament director side. Tournament directors can manage their brackets, drag and drop, auto seed, auto schedule based on how many courts you're using at the park, how long each game is, and how long the breaks are in between the game ending and the next game starting. Right? Getting the players in the court, letting each team warm up. This way it can also have a function where it lets you know if the system feels that you might be stretching this a little bit thin, that it might be a 2-day tournament based on how many courts you're able to use and how long each match is. Okay? Tournament directors can also put in there all kinds of prizes that they want players to know about. We got SMS functionality, so players will get an update on the tournaments that are incoming in the future, and reminders day before for a tournament that they have already registered for. And on top of that, every tournament director, when they host a tournament, every tournament gives players points to be a part of a leaderboard system. Every round a player wins, they get a certain amount of points, and it gets accumulated onto a leaderboard. Every single tournament. Every tournament you throw. Value is all we're trying to create here, and value is all we're trying to show the world that we already produce. So this is a good way of everyone kind of bringing their efforts together so everyone can see everyone's effort, and it's all, wow, look at handball. That's what we want. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the coaches flow. And I have a lot of good friends of mine that have been doing coaching sessions over the years. And I mean, as far back as like 13 years ago, when I first started getting really serious about handball, when Gio posted on Facebook that he's doing 20 bucks an hour, I'm going to be at Grand Central Park in the city. Whoever wants to come, come. Man, I came through. I loved it. We played singles. He was teaching me how to return certain shots, serves. And then we did it again. He said I could bring a friend next time. I brought my buddy Tanner. We were learning how to play doubles. Gio brought Tavo. And, you know, it was just amazing. And that was way back then. So we created a coach flow where everyone can make their own personalized, their hours, what they offer, what they teach, what they train. They can make their own classes. They can set an amount of people they want to show up to attend, that they want to cater to, put their prices, sell tickets to the event. And we want to be able to showcase our professional handball players that want to also become teachers and coaches. We want handball to grow, and we want people to see the value we bring for our sport. We could do it on our own. We could build our own business right here on the Handball Network. And last but not least, the referee side. And honestly, this is like so futuristic in my opinion, because it will take a little bit of a learning curve, because referees are gonna have to learn how to use the scorecard system. So we built this scorecard system inside the referee profile that pretty much captures whether or not a player deserves a point for the shot they commit. So as you can see right here, this is just a little example of a doubles match, right? So the referee chooses whether or not it's a rally or stand-in scoring, and then based on who's serving, they choose who's taking one. Yes, the system knows who takes one, and then it goes to the other team, and then they serve in order. Now, the way it works is whenever the referee clicks kill, lob, ace, passing shot, down, it would award that statistic to that player that commits that shot, and it also gives the point if that team deserves the point, if they were serving, or if it was rally scoring. So we got both models, and obviously when it comes to refereeing, it's not an easy job. Now we wanted to build something that gives all referees the tools to put in that extra effort if they want to. Because honestly, the referees don't have to use this scorecard in order to score the match. They can just click the point button, point, and it'll just keep track like that. But also the tournament director can manually upload the scores as well when the referees go back to the desk and say, here, this is the teams who won. The referee opens the app, goes down to manage the bracket, and just uploads the score manually, and the bracket automatically updates and everyone gets a notification about it. So no matter what, it's going to work out. But I think it'd be cool one day where referees, they all want to use the referee card so we can actually get the real statistics of every single athlete, of every single shot that is taken in that match, in that tournament. There's one more thing that I forgot to mention, and it is the club battles. Handball House really prides ourselves on teamwork. We love working with people, and we love team sports. When we threw the Mega Wall last year, it really showed us that you guys also love the team aspect of these type of tournaments. So why not build something that makes it possible for every single one of you that owns your own park or club on the Handball Network to build your own roster with your own positions and send challenges to others. We can start curriculums one day. We can start getting down to brass tacks, just like how soccer, baseball, and all the other field sports do it, where we can create a system where we do home and away style twice a week at this time. These are the people in those positions who are going to be there. These are the substitutes, and just get it done. That might be one of the coolest things to ever happen in handball, to be honest. Because then you're going to start seeing places like Common Point Queens and other type of sport camps say, we would love to house you guys for your curriculum that you're doing. And then it's go time. So, all right, guys, I know this video is a little bit long, but we actually went over everything under 15 minutes, which is a record for me. because I can talk forever about handball. I don't know about you guys. My name is Joe Gooch. That's what everyone calls me anyway. And it's been a privilege to give you guys a how-to and a little walkthrough on the Handball Network. All right. I look forward to seeing you all soon, and I'll be making an update shortly. Peace.